Hello. Good evening, everyone. Thank you. Thanks a lot for inviting us again, and happy to present in front of you. Late, but promise you that 20 minutes sharp, and you can ring the bell, and I'll be out of the stage. A lot of conversation on investing, a lot of views on investing, and a lot of ways of talking about investing. I can assure you of one thing. This view is something that you've not heard of. The first time I'm doing this presentation, this is my own creation. It's a part of a book that I'm writing. It's a 400-page book. It'll take time. It's a snippets from that book, and hope it will make some sense. Okay, it's very close to my heart, but hear it out, and I can take feedbacks as well at the end. So when we are talking about investing, whose views are we looking at? We are looking at the manufacturer's view, the AMC view, the bank's view, the MFD view. Thought of somebody unrelated, somebody unknown, somebody sitting out kilometers, 1 light years, 2 light years, 500 light years away, somebody sitting. What will be he looking at? And how will things look to him when he is looking at us and looking at investing? Any ever thought of? So that's the topic today, an alien's view to investing. Okay. So what will he look at? An alien is sitting far away, as I said, light years away. He has some kind of binoculars, monoculars, or whatever, and he is zooming in. Okay, and I'll relate it to investing as well. It's not a Bhagavad Gita that I'm trying to tell you here. So he's zooming in, and he's zooming in, and he's zooming in from one galaxy to another galaxy to another galaxy, from one planet to another planet. And finally, he sees something blue and round, and that's the Earth. Zooms in further, and slight misplace, and he sees Trump. Okay, he comes out, sees India, zooms in, he sees Chennai. Okay, and he sees somebody intrigued by a piece of land, a piece of metal, a piece of ring in his hand, which might be a very heavy ring, a speck, just a speck, yellow in color. He's intrigued that this human being, what is he looking at? What is he so worried about? What is his obsession with this piece that is called gold, right? That the humans call gold. Or this piece of land, ye mera land hai, ye mera ghar hai, this is my house, this is my land, this is my gold. In the larger scheme of things, when you zoom out, does it have any value in the larger scheme of things when you're talking about the universe? So this alien is slightly confused, okay, that what is this yellow thing that people are obsessed about? And gold has done well. Gold has done fantastic in the last 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, and everybody is talking about gold. Okay. He throws some data. I also add some data to the alien. What is 72 feet by 72 feet? How bright is gold that we are so obsessed with? How bright is gold? Any idea? Or how much gold do we have in the world, entire world? Anybody? So the answer lies in 72 feet by 72 feet. Okay, if you make a cube, 72 feet by 72 feet cube, okay, or to give you a perspective, a 7-story building, okay, size of a cube, that's the entire gold that the world has. Okay, if you stack it at some place. And if you leave the gold, it does nothing on itself. You leave the gold for some time, 1 year, 2 year, 5 year, 500 years, the gold doesn't do anything on itself. It is just demand and supply, and hence the prices. Okay, unlike a stock, a Tata Motors, okay, today it is doing so many cars, tomorrow it will do more cars, third day it will diversify into something else, and there is an intrinsic value that it will create. A gold does nothing in itself. But there is an obsession, and this is the alien's view, that what is the obsession all about? Why are people obsessed? In fact, Warren Buffett has said this: gold gets dug out of the ground in Africa or someplace. Okay, it's pulled out of the land, and then we melt it down, make it into some ring, some this, some that, and then again store it, bury it in a locker in our house, and then there is a lock, and we pay to guard that gold. Right? Pulled out of the ground and again shoved it somewhere and paying money to protect that gold. Can I have a mic? Hand mic? Yeah, thanks. I'm better. So the obsession with gold is something that intrigues this guy. Rightfully so, because as I said, gold doesn't have any intrinsic value. So should you look at something like this, a cryptocurrency or a gold or something like that has done so well, or you missed the rally? You made money, but you missed the rally, right? Asset allocation, yes. Can 3%, 5%, 10% be a part of your portfolio? Yes. Obsession with something may not be a great thing, is what we're talking about. The alien also looks at the behavior of people on the planet, and he feels that there is a circle, okay? And there is a circle of karma, which people don't realize. They're doing it every day. They're seeing it every day. They're doing nothing about it. The circle of karma, the good and the bad. The good and the bad. What does he see? What is the alien seeing? The alien sees a person, okay, and he sees his activity. This person on earth is looking at a tree, okay. I'm explaining you this circle of karma. He's looking at a tree which has an apple. So the eye is seeing the apple. The eye is seeing the apple, but the eye cannot do anything with the apple. The heart wants the apple, right? The eye is seeing, the heart wants it. But the heart can't take you there. So the legs take you there. The legs take you there, but the legs can't pluck it, so the hands pluck it for you. The eye saw it, the heart wanted it, the legs took you there, the hands plucked it for you. And what does the hand do? Hand cannot do anything with the apple, so the mouth eats it. The mouth eats it, can't keep the apple, so the stomach keeps it. Now, seeing all this, there's a gardener who runs behind and beats this person in the back. Beats the person in the back for plucking that apple. The back was doing nothing. It had nothing to do with the whole thing. But the back was beaten. But after he was hit at the back, the tears came back from the eyes. That's the circle of karma. It started with the eyes, it came back to the eyes, right? In investing, what happens? We become too transactional. In investing, what we have started feeling is everything is like a GPay, okay? You pay money, you get the product, okay? And that's about it. I have done this investment, I have to get great returns. It doesn't work like that. It's a circle of karma, right? If there is a good investment that you have done, it will give you returns. If you've done a good investment, if you've done your due diligence, okay, you have done your maths, you have understood that it's a great investment, it will generate returns for you. Will it give you the returns immediately? That if it is supposed to generate 15% per annum, so 15% divided by 12 and monthly so much, will it happen that way? No, it is not going to happen. So there will be a bad month, there will be a very bad month, there will be a good month, there will be a very great. And if you've done a bad investment, Okay. So that's the circle of karma, and that is what the alien is looking at and is not able to understand, that why this is happening all over the place, but this human being on earth is not able to see it. Okay. So simple philosophy in life. He again zooms in and he sees something like this in all the houses. Okay. The place where this human being is living, he sees something like this. Now what is this? He gets confused. What is this? Any idea what is this? Can anybody tell me what is this? A wiring circuit? Wiring circuit? Close enough? A better name for this? Anybody? What is this? Blueprint? No. CCTV? No. PCB? No. So yeah, somewhere there. The picture is not going to help you, sir. Huh? It's a thermostat. Okay. So he sees that everybody is using a thermostat. Okay. It is there in their air conditioner, it is there in their stabilizer, it is there in their geyser, it is there everywhere, all over the place. Set a temperature 22 degrees in the car and goes to 21. It shuts off, comes back to 22, goes to 23, shuts off, comes back to 22. So there is a thermostat, okay, which is there all around this human being. This alien sees that it is all around him, but this thermostat is missing in the person himself. There is nothing that cuts him off. There is nothing that cuts him off, and he continues to behave in a certain way. No extremities brings him back to normalcy. In investing term, have an investment goal and work around it. Okay, whenever your investment goal is moving up or down, come back to normalcy. Monitor, don't panic. Fluctuation is part of the game. Automatic adjustment, rebalancing. Avoid constant tweaking. And most importantly, consistency over time. Okay, 22 degrees for life. I'm traveling from here to Bangalore in a car. I want 23 degrees, leave it at 23. I want to make returns. I have invested in a great product. Leave it at that. It will generate return for you. Don't panic. Have that thermostat in your body, which shuts you off and brings you back to where you want to be. So the alien is surprised, but yeah, we humans. He also sees an animal called the tiger. And the obsession with this animal that humans have, right? Save the tiger, some 1400 were left and we did something and now they are much larger. He's happy that we are saving a living thing. But the alien is also surprised. Why this obsession with the tiger? Why this obsession with the tiger? Anybody, why the obsession with the tiger? Population is less, yes. Sensitive, yes. It's the biodiversity, yes. But understand one more thing. There is a fish, okay? We fish it out, we skin the fish, we deep fry it, and nobody is saying save the fish. Why? Well, a lot of things that are plenty. But the problem is the trees are also plenty, but people keep cutting. Nobody is talking. You know the biological answer for this, or the logical answer for this? The logical answer is fish doesn't have vocal cords. Okay? Somebody that doesn't make noise need not be saved. Somebody that makes noise, you have to save it. Okay? So obsession with save the tiger, fishes can die. Right? So that's what intrigues him. And what is the lesson that he leaves for us? The lesson that he leaves for us is that get carried away by noise. Okay? The wrong thing will always attract you with a lot of noise, and the right thing will not say anything. The right investment, the right mutual fund, or the right vehicle that is going to make you wealthy or generate wealth for you is going to be silent. But our challenge is we get attracted to the noise. Save the tiger, that's okay. Save the fish too. Yeah? Save the fish for tomorrow. And the alien is not done for the day, and he continues to look around. What interesting? What else is interesting? And he sees that there is some kind of unhappiness in people on the planet Earth. Okay? And everybody is comparing. You have a bigger car, I have a smaller car. I have a bigger house, you have a smaller house. And all that comparison is going. Okay? Mukesh Ambani is how many billion dollars, and how poor am I? The wealth is not equally distributed. Why is the wealth not equally distributed? It should have ideally been distributed. Alien fails to understand why these people don't understand that there is something that is equally distributed. You didn't do anything with it. So even if the wealth was distributed equally, you wouldn't have done anything great. What is the most important thing equally distributed? All of us have 24 hours, 365 days, same life. Maybe somebody will die early, or somebody will live 100 years to tell a story. The time is the same. What are you doing with? So if you had same wealth also, you might have not used it properly. Maybe somebody used the wealth properly, that's why he is what he is today. Time is the most important resource, distributed equally, but misused, unused all over time. Allocation of your time. What does that teach us? Allocation of your time, very, very important. Okay, where are you putting your time? Compounding, okay, your time and effort. So your time and your effort also compounds, right? And the opportunity cost. You have the same time, if you put it in the wrong place, it doesn't come back. You've lost that time. If I have 15 minutes, I do this presentation, or I can do and have a cup of chai. It's an opportunity cost, okay? Discipline with time, and it cannot be reversed. Time once lost is gone. So the alien is bored enough for the day because he has to write 300, 400 pages of books. So he will write for some other day, but today he's bored and he zooms out, just leaves one message for us. What is the message he leaves? He leaves it in Hindi. I don't know how did he learn Hindi, but he leaves a message for us. Sir Salamat to Pagdi Hazar. Anybody? Sir Salamat to Pagdi Hazar? Yes. If the head is intact, you can have hundreds of or thousands of turbans. So stay safe with your investment. Don't make the wrong decision. Don't play with your capital. If you are able to do that, returns will come. What is important is to have your Sar Salamat. Pagdis can come always. Thank you. That was the time.
Chetan was talking about karma. He was talking about somebody beating on the back and making your eyes sweat. So I'm forced to talk about something related to karma actually. See, for me, I believe your thought becomes your karma. Your karma becomes your habit. Your habit determines your character. And believe me, your character determines your destiny. Thank you. It was a splendid presentation. Thanks a lot for that. And I missed to mention what Vishal did actually. And let me take the privilege of thanking Sundar actually, There's a word in English which is called sense. The sense word doesn't have a meaning if you don't have a nonsense. Somebody has to do some nonsense value addition, right? So thanks Sundar for inviting me for doing that nonsense value addition. And I again thank Vishal for doing a splendid job in terms of reviewing the book. And there's one book that I've heard of, which was written by Spencer Johnson, which is called Who Moved My Cheese? And today I'll tell you, Vishal, you moved my cheese. Thank you. Thank you.